Hey, beautiful Sag. Welcome back, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you are all doing amazing. So, Saggy, let's get into your messages. High honor, high respect. Okay, staying in your integrity. Sagittarius, let's go. Ooh, some kind of wish fulfillment. Were you wishing for some kind of blessing? Hoping and wishing for some sort of opportunity, job opportunity, promotion, raise, something you're going to be celebrating. Okay, so, well, there is the tower. I was going to say you don't get the star without the tower, and sure it appears. But you are moving forward. And I think that you are celebrating something here. Whoa. I don't think you got to worry about finances. If you were, it's sort of looking like you might be getting a lucky break here, Sagittarius. That's the happy ever after. That's the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles showing and appearing for Sag. Look, you're celebrating something you've achieved, some sort of success. There could be a lot of excitement or happy energy around you, around your family. Something you're celebrating to do with your career or your work or something creative, some kind of business or opportunity here. Getting a lot of accolades, perhaps. Recognition, rewards. Well, like I said, I think that, I don't know if, is this a good or, I think people were waiting for you to fail or waiting for you to fall. But easy does it, Sag. Just keep using your patience because the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. And I think the real shocker, you may have people shocked. You may have people shook. Just saying. You may have shocked everybody. Well, see you later. Goodbye, little liar, fake friend, whoever you are. Because you're manifesting stability. I think God's got your back here, or Source has your back here. So let them judge you, Saggy. Let them judge you. Let them talk about you. Let them say what they want to say about you, because God knows different. Source knows different. It's like, well, you know the truth. Source knows the truth. The people that care about you know the truth. So, seems as if people can't stand to see you happy, or they may talk about you and say how selfish you are, blah, 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 but who cares what they say? It is not selfish to want to be happy. It is not selfish to want to have a good life. It is not selfish to want to have the proverbial dream. It is not selfish to want to heal. It is not selfish. So don't worry what people say. Block out these people full of negativity. You know what would make them happy? to see you fail. And then they wonder why their own lives fail. You know, because when you go about wishing downfalls on other people, life has a strange way of doing that to them. Okay? So let them. Some emotionally unavailable person who couldn't be there for you in the first place. They're not available. They're not emotionally available. And they never showed up for you emotionally. They never showed up for you. So that's their choice. Let them choose. Let them blame you. You know the truth. Like, what is this? Immaturity? Emotional immaturity? Not being able to show up for you emotionally, not being able to show up for you. This is emotional immaturity. Woe is me. Poor me. I don't think so. What they offer, this little tiny pentacle. They should have give you that big pentacle. That's what they should have give you. Yep. That's what they should have give you. That big pentacle. They didn't put no effort into it. Why should they receive anything? It's like they put no effort into it. They gave this. Did they think you was going to just hang around forever and wait forever? When they're not contributing, when they're not... This could be someone very emotionally immature. Whatever. What are they having, a little temper tantrum here or what? I don't know. It seems as if you've had partners in your life that maybe that was part of the lesson you had to learn, Sagittarius. Maybe, you were attracted to people who you thought that you had to help, fix, heal. These are people that you have selected in your life that have been unavailable for you emotionally. Like immature, childlike, childish, it's almost like I don't know, you may have been attracted to people out of trauma, like trauma bonds. You may have been attracted to people who you thought that you needed to heal or fix or help. I don't know. I'm telling you right now, these people you've chosen in your life have been emotionally unavailable. Like, so that you're always you're never getting out of the relationship what you need to get out of the relationship. You need to be with somebody who is emotionally mature and be with somebody who knows how to be there for you. Okay? Because this person don't know how. Negative, dark thoughts. Okay, negative, dark thoughts. I don't know. Just, why are they so angry? Maybe you choose people with bad tempers. Maybe you've chosen people who are just very negative. Maybe you've chosen people that are emotionally unavailable. It seems to be like a series of people that Spirit's been trying to tell you about, Sag, that you need to have someone, if you're to have someone in your life at all. Not that you need anybody. But if you do choose to have somebody, make sure they're emotionally mature. Like, that are over these, I don't know, like, childish, very vindictive, very spiteful, very vengeful. Maybe hot-tempered, like when they don't get their way. These are people who throw like adult temper tantrums, and when they don't get their own way and stuff like that, it's all about them. And they're the ones who think you're selfish because you're not catering to them anymore. Like, you're not catering to them, treating them like a baby. You know? So, just saying, and they get big mad because they think you don't care about them. Oh my God. This is passive aggressive crap going on here. Maybe, maybe you're with people who were passive aggressive. Maybe you were with people who have dual personalities or have split personalities, or I don't know. I'm telling you, it's just like, you need, if you were to have someone in your life at all, Sagittarius, you need somebody who is emotionally mature. Somebody is a weirdo here. Like you're the one who seems to be doing all the work, Sagittarius. You might meet people who let you work really, really hard, and then they take credit for the work that you did. Throwing little temper tantrums, hissy fits over here. Emotional immaturity I can't stand. And I'm not very nice about it, and I'm not going to mince words. I'm not nice to people like that. Okay? We would never get along. Because I'm not nice. I'm not nice to people like that. I'm just not. That's the way it is. seems to be you need more balanced relationships. Like, I think, Sag, you come in very loving, very caring. I think that you allow other people to, like, when they're in your life, you start, like, doing the things that they like to do and give up on the things that you like to do. And, you know, that's got to change. Like, I think that's a change you've made in yourself, and being around people who bring balance into your life. Like, you've had some real winners here, let me tell you. Okay, people who are emotionally unavailable, very negative mindsets, people who have addictions, people who have trauma, people who have something emotionally wrong with them. Okay, so that could be trauma, that could be, like, I'm not saying stay away from people like that or anything, but if you want to have stability in your life, you gotta stop selecting people like this. I don't know if the healer in you comes out, but you seem to be attracting people with problems. You seem to attract some real nasty energies here. Bad tempers, passive aggressive, emotionally unavailable, emotionally immature people. And they might be fine on the outside, but on the inside, they got problems and they got issues. And I'm not saying we don't all have issues. And I'm not saying we don't have problems. But why is it that you end up doing the majority of the work? It's like they may come in hot and heavy, like they're gonna do this and some of them are just downright lazy, okay? Some of them are just downright lazy. And that's not how Saggy operates. Let me tell you, that's not how Sag is going to have balance in their life. You need someone that complements your energy, someone who brings balance to your life, not you bringing balance to their life all the time, you doing all the work. Like, you gotta find your equal here. You gotta find someone who's, what do they say, equally yoked. Like, it seems as if the people you're meeting might look really good on the outside, but they are not good on the inside. You gotta find someone who's equally yoked to you. Like, you know, not you doing all the work. Like, come on. That's not teamwork. That's like, you do that, Sag, and I'll be looking after me. You go ahead and you do that, Sag, and I'm just gonna be over here doing whatever I want to do. And it's like you're always the one working. So, no, that's not equal. Seems you've been attracting a lot of negative energies around you in choosing who you get involved with and relationships. So that's something that Spirit is telling you. Watch those people with the bad tempers. Watch those people with the laziness. Watch those people, like, watch for the signs, you know. If they come in telling you and they're not there for you emotionally, don't even bother. If they can't be there for you, don't even bother. Don't waste your time. Because you need someone who uplifts you. Because when you're around an enthusiastic Sagittarius, it's just like, you give them that recognition, or you give them that extra oomph, a Sag will work tirelessly. You know, they'll give it their all. It just motivates them to want to do better. You need someone who uplifting. You need somebody who lifts you up, man. I'm telling you. Like, you lift each other up, but it seems you've been doing the lifting. Okay? You need somebody who's gonna be there for you emotionally. Like, you don't need to satisfy Sagittarius. They're pretty easygoing and they can satisfy themselves quite easily. The only thing is, they need that extra emotional support. Who doesn't? But you're not going to get it from emotionally unavailable people. You'd just be wasting your time. They got so much growing up to do. They may not even know how to do that. You need to be with somebody who does already know how to do that. Take care.